France seems to have a lot of wonder kids, don't they? 20 years old, Michael Olise from Crystal Palace, 25 to 75 million rated, 45K per week as a regular starter. At 20 years old, I mean, I know Crystal Palace is down in the tables, but 20-year-old regular starter is a great place to start to kick off a European career. He plays out on that attacking midfield right position. He's got some very interesting numbers. Dribbling of 16, crossing of 14 is very good. First touch and free kick taking 15s. Passing of 15, technique of 15, pace and acceleration are up there as well. So he definitely has a lot of great numbers. Heading's not great. Marking of 9, so the defensive side is kind of on this. Positioning of 10 is not fantastic, as is leadership or tackling. Again, that defensive side. But, overall, he's still got plenty of time to grow. So we'll see what happens in the next 10 years. Career milestone-wise, he did get the 2021 EFL Young Player of the Year, along with his scored first senior club goal and made his senior club debut. So not a lot there in the cabinets just yet, but he has seen the English leagues. Is he going to stay there for the next 10 years, or is he going to move on to greener pastures? Let's find out. Well, it is the end of the 2033 season, and he's actually moved over to Aston Villa. He's not for sale. He's 31 years old, 210K per week as a star player. Now, if you followed the last 10 years, you saw that a lot of this was all green. He's kind of dipping down a little, but crossing of 18, first touch and free kick of 17s, technique of 16, he's looking like an absolute monster. He has grown in the leadership and positioning side. Tackling of 8, still not great. Long throws of 5. Heading of 9, still not all there. Aggression of 6, not great. But, I mean, a lot of the attacking midfielder sides look fantastic. And he has picked it up all across that board. So the versatility is fantastic as well. Definitely one to scout and take a look at. But now, as you can see, I was kind of curious, why Aston Villa? They're in the Champions League. And when he actually got picked up, they were in the Europa League. So as you can see, Champions League runner-up in 2033, runner-up for the FA Cup in 2032, winners in 2024 and 27. I mean, they're doing really well. UEFA Super Cup runner-up, Europa League winners 2032. They've done fantastic job. FA Community Shield 2027. So over the seasons, they've done very well indeed. So I don't blame him for going to Aston Villa whatsoever. The stats, the team has done fantastic. You can see 10 years in, 12 appearances in Champions League, 3 assists. Only 3 assists isn't great, but 7.35 rating is fantastic. Premier League 27 plus 3, 5 goals, 8 assists with 7.47, doing really well. So he started out his career, he moved from France to Reading in 2018-2019 in the EFL Championship, made his way up, 8 million move to Crystal Palace in the Premier League, 42.5 million to Aston Villa. Did not do very well that first season, 664, but he still was a regular starter and really picked up after that. So it looks like 27-28 is his breakout season. Let me know in the comments down below if you get the same or if he actually explodes for you a little earlier. But that, I mean, 27-28 and above is fantastic. I mean, 705 is pretty good too. That 664, not so much. And if we head to the milestones, as you can see, we've seen the EFL Cup Young Player of the Year, seasonal best 11s, Carabao Cup winners with Crystal Palace. So they actually got a trophy. They were relegated the next season, however, but bought by Aston Villa for 42.5. FA Cup winners, first international cap against Moldova, international goal against Costa Rica. Seasonal best 11s, inducted all that. 29-30 English Players Player of the Year, English Player of the Year the same year, and then the next year, same thing. English Player of the Year, English Players Player of the Year. UEFA Europa League Player of the Season, Nations League winners. I mean, he's got a ton of trophies now. Europa League winners, Carabao Cup winners. So he's been around the block and he's gotten a lot for it. Injury-wise, yeah, slightly less than average. I mean, he's got a lot of slights. He's got a couple moderates in there, only one major. So not too bad on the injury front. Tactically, he's not even being used on the attacking side anymore. 48 midfield right appearances for club, 5 goals, 13 assists, 7.48 average rating. On the left side, 1 with a 7.0 average rating. It's 2 international appearances on the right with 1 goal and 7.60. So that attacking side is no longer there. He's more in this natural midfield right position. I mean, hey, you're not going to get as many goals generally from that point, but still, if you're getting these types of average ratings, you're doing something great for the team. So he's looking fantastic 10 years in. Let's see when he retires and what happens to him. Well, as you can see, he's a free agent right now at the end of the 2037 season. I actually saw at 2038 and 39. Again, he's still in the database, but he's got no coaching wants or anything like that. So it's just some informational. But 35 years old. We'll see what happens. His career stats, actually, you might as well. 2036 to 37, 33 appearances, 7.17 average rating. So still doing a fantastic job. His acceleration and pace are definitely down in the dumps, but he has played probably a little bit in that DM role. But look at this. I mean, corners, he's brought it up to 16. So he's got so many numbers in the green. A fantastic career, no doubt about it. Retired from international soccer in 2036. So overall, I mean, 414 appearances for Aston Villa, 55 goals, has done a great job. Seasonal best 11s, as you can see. But that is it for the career of Michael Olise. I am Sefian FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.